Alright, this is pt02. This is part 2 of Master Grade Zeta Gundam version 2.0's review. And this part, we are going to attempt to transform Zeta Gundam within our 11-minute time frame, which is why I've already started before I started narration. Anyway, the torso unfolds and the little white bottom part of the torso kind of folds in like so. Let's see, these side skirts are going to come down. I'm going to save the legs for last. Alright, I'm going to undo these wings. Get this stabilizer folded down and out of the way. Hopefully I won't knock down the camera during this part of the review. Rotate these arms a little bit. Get them situated so that they'll fit inside the torso neatly. Alright, now I think we're ready to unhinge the hips. Front skirts just lift up. And this is the tricky part. As you can see, the hip joints are actually connected to his back via a small ball joint, which doesn't really make the transformation much easier. These side skirts are going to flip down like so, and then the arms just fold in like this. Get these hands folded up nice and neat. Alright, this actually isn't taking quite as long as I thought. We might actually make it. Anyway, there we go. And now comes the next tricky part, getting these wings from the back of the mobile suit to the front. Now they are on a complex set of pegs and swivels. So there we go. I think that's about got that one. Now we just have to do the same thing on the other side. And there we go. Alright. Wait, they don't seem quite even. It's because they're not even. Alright, there we go. Move that down. Now there are two tiny little gray hooks on his hip joints. They're going to hook into this big blue piece on his back. If I can get them lined up, just push them in. And there we go. Now that's a little more stable, I hope. Anyway, shield. I mistakenly told you earlier that this was for landing gear. I kind of wish it was, but Zeta doesn't come with any landing gear, so we're just going to have to make do with what we've got. It's actually a connector for the Hyper Mega Launcher. Now, let's see, wait a minute. I feel like I've done something wrong. Nope. I thought I did. Alright, let's pull these wings out. I have to say the sliding mechanism for these wings is amazing. It's really smooth and nice and just generally impressive. Alright, I am missing something. There's a small peg inside here that I've got to flip out. And I don't really have anything to flip it out with. Maybe I can try this small red piece of plastic. That worked. Alright. I gotta do the same thing on the other side. If I can get that out, please. Dang it. Uh-oh, almost knocked over the camera. I wish I had my screwdriver with me. That would make it easier. but I don't feel like getting up to go get it. Although I might have to, because this peg does not want to come out nearly as easily as his brother on the other side. Alright, now we're set, I think. Okay, let's get organized a little bit here. Now we're ready for the shield here. I'm just going to tuck it under the cockpit there, and it's just going to kind of loosely connect here. Wait a minute, something's not quite right. Oh, no, something's still not quite right. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we're good to go, I think. It keeps feeling like stuff is coming loose. Anyway, these side skirts are going to flip around and come up on his sides like so, which is actually kind of a cool feature because now the beam sabers can come open, and in the show they actually shot beams, so they were like tiny beam rifles. There was a lot of weird stuff in Zeta Gundam. He was able to make a beam saber come out of his beam rifle. His beam sabers shot I guess beams like a beam rifle. It was a very strange show. Anyway, now I've gone off the camera again. Gonna be folding these legs up as tight as we can get them. Push the foot down in the leg. And there we go. Got it on one side. I keep feeling like this bottom is coming apart. Anyway, do the same thing. I'm gonna pull the knee joint out while pushing the foot in. Fold the leg up. Come on. There we go. Alright. And as long as these side skirts will stay where they're supposed to, I believe we have about got Zeta Gundam in his Wave Rider mode. 8 minutes and 4 seconds. I'm actually pretty pleased with that. Anyway, yeah, there you go. Zeta Gundam in Wave Rider mode. And actually, now you can connect his beam rifle to the top, right there, right on the stabilizer. And you can connect the Hyper Mega Launcher on the bottom. Very carefully, you just have to hook it up under there. And then he's got a peg that fits onto his shield, which is running away from me. Well, he keeps not wanting to cooperate. This black part keeps moving out of the way. Anyway, either way, the Hyper Mega Launcher connects to the bottom of his Wave Rider mode. And actually, all in all, it looks pretty nice. And this keeps coming loose, so I'm just going to take it off. Actually, a very nice Wave Rider mode. So, while we've still got time, I might can make this a 2-part review instead of 3. He does come with a nice little base. And he's got right here little foot pedals, so you can display him standing on the base. Or, you can move those out of the way. And he's got a little stand here, kind of clips into place. And it's actually got a storage area on the bottom for the extra pieces. Like this one connects to him in mobile suit mode, this one connects to him in Wave Rider mode. And you can actually store like his grenade packs and stuff up under the base as well. That about does it for the Zeta 2.0's review, and I will see you guys next time.